The following program is brought to you by Dherbs, the home of the full body cleanse.
I'm down 162 pounds in 6 months, and it feels great. Looking at myself in the mirror is a trip. I marvel at myself now because I'm like, man, I've done this in 6 months. 6 months is not that long ago.
I started this program back on July 1st at 288.5 pounds. Today I weighed in at 184. When I first got here, I was sad and depressed and stressed out. Over time, I regained my self-esteem, my willpower, my determination, and those things have helped me to grow and become happier with myself and in life.
Jessica, the lie detector lady, she gets to the truth. That's what she does. That's why we bring her in. We find out the truth.
When you cheat, do you ever pretend not to understand how the raw vegan diet works?
Welcome to I Can. I invited 2 contestants to live in my house for the next 3 months. The goal is to help them lose weight and learn how to live a healthy lifestyle. I know it sounds impossible, but I know they can do it. This is the I Can Challenge.
So what are we doing today, AD?
God, why do you have that look on your face?
You know I've had no sleep. You know I've been
You haven't slept in 3 months.
I'm tired already.
But today I actually have one of my favorite trainers coming in today. His name is Zimzon. Zimzon is one of probably the best trainers in Los Angeles. This is the guy right here.
Okay.
Zimzon look like he don't play.
Yeah. I'll never bring in no fat, smiley trainers. I'm back.
Now this is gonna be a great workout, and what are you gonna take them through?
Oh, I got a little surprise for you guys.
Oh, Lord, Jesus. Lord. When I saw him, I said, oh, he's not getting ready to play. He looks very disciplined. He looks like he is not here for the foolery.
Just to make sure you bring the right attitude and yeah, just understand and know that I don't do the whole bickering and the whole complaining and all of that is I don't understand or know what that is.
We have no idea what that's like.
Right, so just get ready for work, and being that it's 2 of y'all, I'm gonna work off of you 2. So whoever is slacking, that one's gonna have to compensate for. So hopefully you guys are coming correct.
My man Zimzon. Man, never want to see him again. Let me tell you something. There are trainers and there are demons. That man is from the pits of hell. Listen, I don't know. I think he don't like me. I know we don't know each other and we ain't have no prior engagement, but it's something about me that irks him. That's the only thing that I could think of as to why he would push me to do what he was pushing me to do.
I'm calling this a 3-piece. So what a 3-piece is 3 exercises executed back to back to back. I like to utilize a time frame that we're going to be working in. So we're going to do 40 seconds on and 20 seconds off, depending on performance. If I like what I see, we're going to stick to that. If we're slacking, I have no problems making that become a minute and a half, whatever the case may be. All right?
AD is tough. Brittany was tough. Combined, they're probably not as tough as Zimzon. Zimzon is out, and he'll tell you too. He'll start by going, oh, pain is your friend. I was like, why does he keep saying that? And then you get halfway or a quarter way through the workout and it's like, oh, you better make it your friend because it's the only thing you're gonna feel through the workout and the day after.
Last couple. Nice, come on, come on, come on, come on. Time. Straight in, straight in. Get them up. Elbows touches your knees and press above your head.
The most difficult part of the training was all of it. It was like, before we got to do the training, the first thing he said was, if I feel like you're not really giving your all, it felt like he was gonna add more to it. And I said, you know what? I don't wanna do any more than what I have to do.
Squat, crawl forward, push up position, come back, bend your knees, bend your knees, bend your knees, heels, heels, heels. Squat position, stand up, and heels, toes. Squat, 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 squat. Come on, nope. Oh no, there's more left in the tank.
He tested my limits in ways that I did not ever test them, and I wouldn't have done myself. I learned a lot about myself with Zimzon, and I'll always appreciate him for that. Now, whether me and him will ever work out again together it remains to be seen. I don't think I'll ever want to see him again, but what I've taken from that is that as you progress in this, you have to continue to challenge yourself, and you have to know where you are in order to challenge yourself. And the only way to see where you are is to try to do things you've never done before.
Beautiful, come on, last couple. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the barbell, grab your dumbbells, press straight in. Come on.
I was under a ton of pressure because, I didn't want to cause me and Ryan to have to do more. I didn't want to mess up, and then because he was like, if one mess up, both of y'all gotta do extra work, and I'm like, ah.
You survive this, and you're capable of going through this. Everything else is gonna be a cakewalk. Let's go.
It was one part where it went from pain to I didn't feel anything. I didn't even feel my arms anymore. I was like, I can't feel my arms. And then I looked at both of them and I was like, what are you about to tell them for? They're gonna be like, keep lifting. So I didn't say anything.
Boom. Let's go. 2 more. Beautiful. That's it. You're done, Kim. Good work. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tastes good.
I got to the end of it, and he's like, time for dessert. I was like, if he don't bring a cake in here, me and him about to be fighting. He goes, what do you mean dessert? This ain't what I signed up for. He's gonna call bear crawls a dessert. It was the worst tasting dessert I've ever had.
2 more and that's it. That's it. Boom. Finish strong. Last one. Boom. Done. Good work. Now that's what I call supreme work.
I'm very, very impressed with both Ryan and Kim. And being that I'm coming in a bit later on the journey, I thought I could up the tempo a little bit, and they hung in there. I'm very impressed.
Zimzon's workouts are tough, absolutely tough. He really puts them to the test. But to be honest, they hung in there and they finished. All right, you guys, so we have a special guest today. This is Jessica, the lie detector lady.
Hello.
Hello.
And basically, she gets to the bottom of certain things. I know you've admit certain things, but you've also said a few things like, I haven't had a burger, I haven't had meat, I haven't had this. Today I get to find out. Ryan, I don't know, he seems to be pretty honest, but you never know. And that's why we have Jessica, the lie detector lady. So we're gonna get to the bottom of a few things, and Let's see what
Just
happens.
nosy. You just want to know everything,
And
don't you?
listen, we gonna get to it because you be making some statements.
I had heard rumors about the lie detector, and I thought he had given up on that. I thought he ain't gonna, because I'm telling the truth. I'm not lying. And so, here comes the lie detector. I've never even been in trouble in my life. I've never been interrogated. I've never had a lie detector test. Leave it to AD to have Kim Kimble sitting there getting a lie detector test.
There goes one breathing.
I can't wait for this to go. I just can't wait because you think
Right.
you know
And
everything.
now you can lift your hair
All
a
you
little.
say is I
Go
cheat
ahead,
all
lift
the
your hair,
time,
sweetie.
everything.
Yeah, I'm not worried about this.
I know Ryan been good. Ryan is the good child.
This one's your
Supposed
upper.
to let me go first and just get all the bad out.
All right. We're going to go ahead and put this one on this arm. You can put your arms down.
Okay.
Yep. Are you ready to start the test?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay. Have you broken the raw vegan diet at any point this week?
No.
A lie detector lady came, and that was fun. I expected her earlier.
Other than on your cheat day, have you broken the raw vegan diet?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that went off the chart. You're good.
Jessica, the lie detector lady, she gets to the truth. That's what she does. That's why we bring her in. We find out the truth.
When you cheat, do you ever pretend not to understand how the raw vegan diet works?
Yes.
Kim kept always alluding to the fact that she didn't really know how to do the raw diet. Now that the lie detector lady has been here, we now know she does know how to do the raw diet.
Sometimes, yeah, I may understand. There was a few times I didn't understand. I did not think granola was a cheat.
Do you always give maximum effort during the workouts?
Yes.
No.
We getting to it.
Yeah, I don't always give 100% effort as much as I should.
Have you ever taken cheat meals from the pantry or fridge?
No.
No.
Let me tell you something. When Kim did the lie detector, I did not expect to laugh that much. I love my girl, man.
Have you seen anybody in the house cheat?
Yes.
I love Jessica, the lie detector lady, because when she gets here, all of a sudden, people start telling you the truth. Period. Like they answer everything right or wrong. But when they speak to me, they only talk about things that are in their favor.
On the days you cheated, have you eaten any meat?
Yes.
Oh, we getting to it.
I told you I had meat already. I told you when I ate the meat.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Remember that weekend I said I had the turkey?
Okay, can we alter the question?
On the days you cheated, besides eating turkey, have you eaten any meat?
Yes. You know what, AD just had to dig on in there. But the question I wanted him to ask is, did I have a burger or did I have fried chicken? And he didn't ask that question.
Besides the cheat day, have you had any ice cream?
No. That's hilarious. I haven't.
Did you move?
Yeah, must have.
Okay.
All right,
well,
let's try again.
Besides the cheat day, have you had any ice cream?
No.
That is much better.
That question made me so mad, I failed the lie detector at first. It made me so mad, and then I had to have her ask the question again because I had to let her know the only reason why I failed on the lie detector is because that question was so triggering for me. I am an ice cream connoisseur, guys.
When you were out of state, have you cheated?
I hate this question. Yes, technically yes. If we had took the lie detector pre-cheat day, oh, my results would have been phenomenal. But we did it post-cheat day, and around cheat day, I cheated because it was my cheat day. So what happened was with my cheat day, I thought Kim was going to take hers the same time as me. So I thought we were about to do back-to-back days, only to get the call from AD that she was taking hers later, and I only get to get mine. So when I got the call from AD that Kim was pushing hers back until later, I'd already cheated because I thought I had her day too. And then I found out I only got one day. So when it came to the lie detector, for me, it was simple. I know if you ask me, have I cheated or anything, the answer is no, because I haven't. But the only time I made the mistake was around my cheat day. And so the questions were yes or no questions. Well, if you ask me a yes or no question, I think it makes me sound more guilty than I actually am because it doesn't give context.
Has this test been fun?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it?
That's the end
You
of...
gonna ask me if I ate a burger?
Well, we can always add to this. I mean...
We already know you ate meat.
There was this one time on the plane. I forgot about that one.
Well, I can't bring... That's funny.
Early on.
So
early in the thing.
She be acting confused. I don't know if I could eat that. I didn't really know.
We got her.
I didn't really know.
I'm
Thank
not
you so
gonna
much.
lie to you.
You did great, girl.
I had in my mind what I thought the questions was gonna be. When she asked that question,
Oh yeah.
oh my God, I was like, no, he set my sister up.
Oh, he set me up.
No, he set
setting
my
me up.
sister up.
I knew I
though.
was being set up.
No.
I didn't set you up.
Yeah,
You
you
set
did.
yourself up. I don't really understand the diet.
I'ma
The diet.
tell you.
I didn't know I couldn't eat that.
I didn't, willful ignorance,
Yeah,
I didn't
you know.
expect him to attack that part of the whole
You
thing.
And
know.
the thing of it is that part of it is, yes, I was a little bit confused about some stuff. Like, I really didn't think granola was going to be a problem. I didn't. But, like,
Kim, we already got
I
it.
already said, but I told you in the beginning, I said,
Kim,
when
we
I
got
did
you.
the
We
got our
cleanse
answers, Kim.
before,
Kim,
I
we
did
got
vegan.
you. We
I
got
didn't
you.
do it fully raw.
All right. Now, this is my favorite day, but this is a special day. You know why? You don't even know why, right? Because you kicked ass all week. No, I really have to say that. Like, you were up before me, you was diligent, you was on it, and then I really feel like you got your schedule together. Regardless of how difficult it is, you figured out the puzzle. You got it together. I know. I'm making a prediction today.
Okay, what's your prediction?
I'm saying that you are going to weigh between 178 and 177.
Okay.
And do you have a prediction?
No, I just want to see. I know I should at least be in the 170s.
At least in the 170s.
At least in the 170s.
And we know our last weigh-in was 184.3. Let's see what we got. I've never been this excited. $183.9.
What?
You didn't lose a pound.
What? No. And I am extremely shocked because I lost maybe half of a pound. I don't even know. It's just, and I worked out all week. I didn't cheat, but then I barely lost anything. And so I'm extremely disappointed and definitely discouraged because I didn't expect it. I was ready to be in the 170s and my body, I don't know what happened. Let's do this again. You don't want me to commit suicide. You want that?
Let's go. $183.9.
How?
Your body does what your body does. I'm shocked by that.
No, man, no. Oh, how?
I don't know. I knew you kicked butt. You kicked butt all week.
All week, and I did not cheat. I ate
I
all
know.
the
You
raw
know you didn't cheat. We had the lie detector.
I'm glad we had the lie detector test this week because had I, they asked me if I cheated this week. I said no. And, then I don't even know if AD would have believed that I didn't cheat. It's just crazy. I'm still just in the disappointment of it all.
This is a good moment, though.
No.
And the reason why this moment is so good is because of the fact that don't waver. Stay with it, stay focused, keep going.
How?
I don't know. Your body does what your body does. Weigh-in day was tough for Kim. Absolutely tough. I knew that she was going to lose weight. I felt like she had put forth the effort every single day, but I really just feel like her body is challenging her at this particular time because it's been other times when she was lackadaisical. She didn't work out. She didn't do the cleanse properly. She was cheating. All of these times. And now the time that she does it perfectly, she doesn't get the results. That's just her body challenging her. To be honest, that might just be God making her work for it. You'd be like, acai bowl, like you ate one. You ate them all week. That'd be the stuff that you be saying that be alluding to, like, I'm not really cheating. You'd be like, well, I ate it all week. All right, it's weigh-in day. And I know you're a little tired. Your workout was tough.
Yeah.
It was really, really tough. And I know you've been,
Yeah.
You ready to get this weight in?
I've been at the house for a week.
That was the key.
That was the key.
No traveling, no nothing.
No nothing.
Did you miss any workouts?
No.
You didn't miss any workouts?
No.
How'd the eating go this week?
Wonderful.
Okay, so
I had a day of overeating.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But,
okay.
Of
the right stuff.
Yeah, it was all right stuff. We went out to eat, and AD was like, order what you want. So I did. I ate everything. But I have an understanding that if I eat like that one day, what the next day has to be. And if you're doing right by your body, you eat that much, you don't get hungry until much, much later. Yeah,
right.
So if you binge eat a day, you probably won't get hungry the next day. And so it was cool, and you stick to your cleanse. You'll be fine. That stuff don't stay in your body long.
It doesn't.
So
it doesn't.
Yeah.
So I know your last weigh-in was 218.4. Do you have any predictions for us?
It's a good week. Whatever it is, it'll give me an idea of what my week to week will be like moving forward. Yeah.
Okay, and I know our goal is a little less than 200.
A little less than 200.
A little less than 200.
So we got 3 weigh-ins.
3 weigh-ins left.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here.
All right.
You are 212 even. I'm telling you, this guy doesn't fail, man. This guy doesn't miss. 6 pounds in a week is a good, solid week. And I was there when you overate. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Yeah. I've lost more weight this week than I did in the previous 5 weeks, which, I felt like I was plateauing. But the truth was, I wasn't pushing myself like I should. I was giving myself excuses. And as you go through this process, you will give yourself excuses. And then you have to be honest with yourself when you sit down.
So now this makes us 2 pounds away from my promise to you, which is 210.
Yeah.
Now I told you to get to the other little part is all effort. Yeah. And we definitely gonna have to exert some effort to lose the next 12. But if you can do what you did this week. I just gotta
repeat what I just did.
If you can do what you did this week,
I'm there.
You're there plus some.
Yeah. Being 218 for almost 3 weeks was annoying. With all the travel that I do, with everything that I do, I feel like I was getting accustomed to, staying stagnant. And I didn't want that. I didn't come here for that. So this week, being at the house the whole week, I needed to show myself that I was capable of pressing forward. There's no going back because I just have a, like I don't even want to do the things I used to do because of what the experience is the next day.
Right.
I just rather have good days.
When's the last time you were 212 though?
I was in my 20s. And I mean mid-20s.
Mid-20s,
Yeah.
212.
Yeah, it was over a decade ago, for sure.
Okay, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's keep working. We almost there, almost there. Like you said, 3 more weigh-ins.
Yeah.
We should be able to hit our number. When it comes to weight loss, it's easy for Ryan. For whatever reason, it's easy for this guy. This guy gets through it every single time. I mean, I watched him this week overeat on raw foods, and he still got the results.
I'm glad I got to revisit the Santa Monica stairs. I felt so defeated the first time around.
It's just you and the stairs.
It's me and the stairs.
You and the stairs, mind over matter.
This time around, not only did I want to beat 5, I wanted to make sure I did the 10.